Hello everyone and welcome to the 4th edition of the Hayes and Hall podcast. Today we have an exciting one as we have a group of green level golfers here. As you all know, me and Cam play for the men's team and we'll be teeing it up in the spring. But today we are highlighting two of the top golfers on the women's team. I'm happy to introduce Maddy Linares and Ava Heaton to the podcast. Cameron, you can go ahead and start off with get to know you questions.
Okay, so the first question is going to be, what was the last song that you listened to? Or I guess maybe like the favorite song you listened to in the past couple days or whatever.
Okay, so it was me and Maddie have the same song because we were driving to practice together. It's Sweet Caroline. Yeah.
Awesome. What's your favorite TV show?
Probably Friends.
I don't really have a favorite. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of watch like whatever's on TV.
Okay, and like Ben said, we obviously know you guys play golf. What are your other favorite hobbies that you guys do outside of golf?
I don't know. I like to volunteer a lot. Volunteer for my old golf coach, and I like to hang out with friends and family.
So I also do dance, and I volunteer at my church, and I like to just be outside whenever and just hang out with friends and family.
Okay, one of my favorite questions. If you could be a star in a movie, what movie would it be?
Rambo.
Oh, probably.
It's a tough question.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really trying to think.
What's your favorite movie?
I have no idea.
She would like to star in Friends.
We'll just go with that.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to stick with the movie theme. This one's going to be a little easier for you, Maddie. What is your go-to order at the movies?
Oh, probably popcorn and a lemonade. Yeah.
For me, it's a popcorn and a Sprite.
Okay, so I definitely have a lot of these. What is a school pet peeve that someone does that you just can't stand?
One or?
We'll just do one.
Okay.
Pop.
So my least favorite is when people stop walking like on the stairwell or the hallway, and you have to like
That's
avoid
definitely,
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is probably when kids ask questions that the teachers just said the answer to. Yeah.
Okay, and one of my favorite questions, what is your most used phone app besides text messages? Which app do you use the most each day?
Leap day.
Probably Snapchat.
What did you say again, Ava?
Leap day.
Leap Day. Okay, I'm going to need to look that app up.
You're gonna need to.
Alrighty. Last question of the Get to Know You section. This one is a Hayes and Hall staple. If you could spend one day with any celebrity, who would it be?
I don't know. Probably like Billie Eilish.
Yeah. Probably Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift, or Lily Reinhardt.
Good answer.
Okay, we're gonna
Good
cut
cut.
there. Yeah. I was trying to remember if I needed an intro or we're gonna cut it. Okay, so our next section is going to be the cap or facts, and we're just going to ask some basic questions, and you're going to say whether you agree, and that's facts, or you disagree, and that's cap. So our first question is, overall, TV is becoming boring to watch. Like, there's just nothing on.
Facts.
Like cable or like Netflix?
Well, I think more cable TV, like the ones they show
Oh,
just like
yeah,
every night at
definitely
9 or whatever.
facts. Definitely facts.
Okay. Pickleball is more fun to play than tennis.
Facts. Straight facts.
It depends on the mood, but probably facts.
So let's elaborate on that, Ava.
So I don't know. I feel like if I want to take out more anger, I would play tennis.
Because you can hit the ball.
You
with
all
it.
way harder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe a controversial one, but The Office is overhyped and not a good show. Or overhyped, just in general.
Facts.
I've never watched The Office.
The first season's good, and then after that, it goes downhill.
Okay, I can relate because I've never watched the Odyssey.
Yeah.
All right. Water slides are better than roller coasters.
Facts.
Did I hear a cap somewhere in there?
Yeah.
What's wrong with water slides?
Roller coasters are so much better.
I feel like water slides are better because like it's in the water park, and then you can just do more.
Roller coasters, you get more adrenaline. They're so much more fun.
Do you agree with that, David?
But you can get all like dizzy, and then you only do one roller coaster, and you're done for the day.
I've done one that's like up like 100 feet. It's so much fun.
Okay. Last question of the Captain Fact section. Big parties are more fun than small gatherings.
Facts.
It's like, I feel like kind of both. Sometimes they could be more fun. Sometimes they couldn't. Like sometimes smaller gatherings could be better.
Depends who you.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so now we are moving on to the third section of our podcast, and this is the overrated or underrated section. So how this will work, we will have 3 different things related to school, and they will get to choose one overrated, one underrated, and one in between.
One fairly rated, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so use your choices wisely. So the first one is Friday night football games. Is that overrated, underrated, or fairly rated?
The second one is student clubs, so that could be DECA, a trivia club, a sports club, or whatever that may be. And then the third one is school lunch. To repeat that, Friday night football games, student clubs, school lunch. Overrated, underrated, fairly rated.
Okay, so Friday night football, I feel like it's kind of overrated. I guess it kind of depends where you are on the stand, but last time I was there, people were throwing drinks, and that wasn't fun.
I think Ben had to make an announcement about throwing drinks in the
Yeah.
middle of the game.
Yeah, someone threw a Gatorade at me.
Yeah. I think underrated would be clubs. Because, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people, when they get to, like, go on trips for clubs, like, it's so much fun. And then in between is lunch.
Yeah, I think in between is lunch as well. I think football games are underrated because, I don't know, I have a lot of fun at football games. And then clubs, I've never gone on a field trip for a club, so I wouldn't really know. So I feel like they're kind of overrated.
That was good.
Okay, so our next section of the podcast is the teammate test, and it is, I know it's my favorite section, I think it's Cameron's too.
Yeah.
So how this will work is we have a question about the green level women's team. Maddie and Ava will put their answer on the whiteboard. They won't show each other. Then they'll show the camera, and then we'll discuss the answer together. So the very first question of the section, who is most likely to be late to practice?
What if it's 2 people?
Like yeah, 2 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, you can show your
Okay.
answer.
So Eva's been picked for the role.
Okay. So we have a consensus here. What about Elizabeth?
I was gonna say that too.
Okay, so Elizabeth, it kind of just has the I kind of show up when I need to type of rules. But I don't know. I feel like she gets there. She gets there.
Okay. Fair enough. We have consensus on the first question.
They may not be agreeing for all these questions, but we'll see. So, in a long drive contest, if you had to pick one player on the team to hit the longest drive, who would it be?
Okay, Ava was quick with her answer.
Okay, you can show them.
Okay, we have a little bit of a
3 different answers.
So, Ava has Katie, and Maddie has Grayson or herself.
So, okay, I feel like Katie, it's not as consistent, but the thing is, when she hits it, it goes.
Yeah, when
really
Katie
strong.
hits it, it goes like if she hits it like right in the middle, it goes so far.
Yeah.
But Grayson also, because she's so tall, like she can like smack the ball.
Yeah, and I feel like you or Grayson are more consistent with going further.
Yeah.
But I feel like Katie definitely,
Like on a one-off occasion.
on a one-off occasion, will have the furthest drive, for sure.
Okay, so we have consistency on one side, and then we have the home run on the other.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Alrighty, our third question: who is most likely to make a long putt? We have a 40-footer. Who's most likely to make it?
Okay, you can show when you're ready. Kirtana.
Okay, so we have a consensus around Kirtana, and Ava thinks it's herself.
Yeah, I actually was the putting champion. So,
Okay, the putting
In
champion.
practice?
yeah.
In practice?
hmm
Okay. Now, why Kirtana?
Kirtana, well, yesterday she had a chip in. Her short game is really good. So
Yeah.
I feel like,
and I feel like she'd be the type to like make those really long putts on like,
Yeah.
every round.
yep,
So
Did Jordan speak on the team? I'd like to hear this.
yeah.
Okay, so our fourth question. Now this one might be a little bit of a tense topic. And I know in our soccer podcast, the boys didn't want to answer. Favorite underclassmen on the team? So, you two are both juniors now. That would be a sophomore or a freshman.
Wait, this is really hard.
We're just like stirring the pot here.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know. Okay. Oh, hold on.
This is the first one Maddie's been done before.
Okay.
Okay, let's see them.
oh.
Oh, we are in consensus.
Okay, but here's why. I love Lauren too.
Yeah, I love Lauren, Nikki, Elizabeth. Like I love them.
I
But-
love all of them.
But Grayson just has such an attitude.
It's
that
the
she
positivity that
Yeah.
she has when she's
brings, that she
playing.
brings to the team.
When she hits a bad shot, she's like, oh, like whatever. And then like I feel like since she recovers from that so well, she's a better player from it.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, I can do the next one. So, who is the most likely to do like a fist bump or a really big celebration over a big shot? So, ninth hole, hit the green, big moment. Who gets the most excited on the team? Okay, you can show them when you're ready. Ava down ×2.
Hey, I'm a big celebrator.
Yeah, so always on the last hole, I have like a super long putt or like a chip in, and I scream. It's loud. You've probably heard it several times.
Okay, now what about Elizabeth? We were just talking about her positivity.
So no, that's Grayson's positivity, but
Oh, Grayson positivity.
Oh,
That's right.
Elizabeth?
Yeah. I'm excited about that.
I feel like she would be very loud and excited about it because like she always remembers the good shots instead of the bad shots.
Okay, that's good. Okay, our final question. Well, you guys might have already answered it, but let's see if we can get a different answer.
Yeah.
A chip and a putt, an up and down, to win you $1 million. Who on the team do you choose other than yourself? $1 million on the line, folks. This is a big question right here. Okay, let's see. And the answer is the same. Kirtana. I'm gonna have to play Kirtana in a short game contest. I had no idea. Okay, so that will be the end of our teammate test. That was fun. We had some consensus. We had some disagreements about some things, but that's it.
That's our last, like,
Okay.
one
Give
answer.
it the thumbs up.
Okay, so we're just going to ask some, like, open-ended questions about, you know, your experiences on the golf team or how everything's going. So we're both juniors, but now that we're back in school, do you guys enjoy being back? What's some things you're liking and disliking about, I guess, your first full year back in high school?
I mean, I really enjoy it. I really like being back because like virtual started to get a bit boring. The only thing I don't like is the lunch situation. I don't like having 40 minutes. I wish it was longer. But I like seeing like all my friends in school and stuff, so.
Yeah, so I completely agree. I love seeing everyone in school again, and also you're able to like get a better one-on-one with teachers and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
And the thing that I definitely don't like is school lunch, because if like you do want to go off campus, you don't have a lot of time, and if you do stay, there's like too many people in the cafeteria.
Yeah. Or there's not enough seating outside.
Yeah.
I think there was a Gators Eye article, correct me if I'm wrong, then about 40-minute lunch.
Yes,
Yeah.
we just have a Gators Eye article out on that. Okay, so do you have a favorite class?
Okay, I have kind of a tie for favorite class. I have foods too, and dance. And foods is really like my like relaxed class, and dance, I like know everyone there, and it's just good to have like a physical class.
Yeah, my favorite would probably be Adobe Video with Mr. Dalton, because that is just like so much fun to do, and we get to like go outside and shoot like films and stuff. And he's such like a chill teacher, and it's kind of nice to have it like first period. So.
Awesome. So now transitioning over to the golf team. As Cameron alluded to, you two are both juniors now, and in a leadership role on the team, of course, as two great players. What are you guys doing, and I guess how are you guys taking on that role to make the team better?
Kind of just like being supportive and being that person that people need to go to if they have any questions or help with anything. Like, oh, can you look at my swing? What am I doing wrong? You know, that type of thing.
Yeah, and I think kind of also getting the team together, because this is the first time we've actually had a larger team in the past like 2 years, and I think doing stuff as a team really helps with like bonding, and also helps like experience like on the course. So.
Okay, so you talked a little bit about the team. What would be a goal that you two have for the team this year, and for yourself as individuals?
Regionals
Yeah.
as a team.
Yeah, probably to get regionals as a team.
And states. I think senior year would be our goal for states as a team.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do y'all need to do to make it to regionals as a team this year?
We have to, everyone has to play 5 rounds with an average under 50.
5 rounds, okay, and you have 8 matches, right? Those are all
Yes.
conference.
Yes.
Okay. And then what would you have to do to make states after y'all get to regionals? Hopefully get to regionals.
I think it's top 9.
I think that was just for COVID. I
Oh.
think it might change back, but I know freshman year you had to shoot a specific number, or they only took like 17, I think, or something like
Top
that.
17.
Yeah, and then they took like top like 3 teams or something.
Yes.
So it was something like that, but last year it was like top 9, and I think like the first 1 or 2 teams.
Yeah.
So
if
something like
we
that.
have a good average as a team during regionals, then we will make it to states
Yeah.
as a team.
Okay, so now transitioning to today. You all have a match today at the Preserve, and I believe it'll be your 4th match of the season. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's the match day routine looking like?
So today we're getting out much earlier because we're going to help set up at the Preserve, but usually get out and we go on the bus together because we love bus rides. Sometimes we'll get Starbucks or something before. We did that last match. And we kind of just listen to music on the bus, and
We did each other's hair. And
yeah,
stuff.
last time we did each other's hair. And then like we'll go to the match, and then the past few times we've gotten dinner after. So yeah.
I really enjoy just like afterwards everyone comes together and we kind of have like a decompress of the day.
Right.
And it's awesome just like being able to go to dinner and
Yeah.
talking about what happened, talking about the day of school.
Yeah. Like,
It's not just all about golf and
right.
everything.
No matter how you played, it's still kind of fun to like come and be with like your
Yeah.
team and talk about whatever.
Okay, so I think this will be our last one on this section. So if you guys had to rank to kind of give the people watching a better idea of your golf game, your driver, your irons, your short game, and your putting in order from, I guess, fourth is the worst, first is the best, what would y'all's order be? And you guys go ahead.
Okay, opposite what you just said, putting, short game, irons, driver.
Okay, so like from
Worst to best.
Worst to best.
Oh, worst of it?
We'll just say best to worst then.
Okay.
Best to
That's
worst.
fine.
Okay. Putting, driver, short game, irons.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you for being on this podcast, and best of luck today at your match. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.